American grocery prices are outrageous, but you want to know the cherry on top? I just went grocery
The price for 1 pound of ground beef is now more than the federal minimum wage.
$6.15 fucking cents for a half a pound of Greek hot sweet peppers.
It's not normal to go to the grocery store, pay for 3 bags, and it costs $185. But
I'm walking around Costco here and I'm noticing these prices. For example, these Madras lentils, $15.99.
Every time Americans walk into a grocery store, they're paying more and getting less. From eggs and milk to meat and vegetables, everyday essentials have become increasingly expensive. Millions of families are now forced to cut back, skip meals, or choose between paying bills and buying food. So why has grocery shopping become so unaffordable in America?
$6.15 fucking cents for a half a pound of Greek hot sweet peppers. What the hell? Is this what you voted for? The highest fucking food cost I've ever seen in my entire life? $9 for some damn pizza sauce. $10 fucking for a small bag of Starbucks coffee. Oh my god. Got a dang sweet treat for the dog. $20. Sweet treat for the dog. Sorry. $20.
Gen Z can't afford groceries anymore. Yahoo Finance reports that nearly 80% of Gen Z or millennials are using survival spending just to pay for basic needs. This means covering essentials like groceries or bills with debt or payment plans. 77% are using buy now programs like Affirm or Klarna to pay for basic expenses. 71% need a side hustle just to keep up. This isn't overspending. This is a systematic breakdown of the working class.
America has become completely unaffordable, and I don't know why more people are not talking about this. Half of America doesn't even have a savings, rent is insane, healthcare is a luxury, and somehow the narrative is still people are just bad with money. Like, what money? People are working full-time, most people have 2 to 3 jobs anymore because you have to. At what point do we stop blaming the people and just accept the fact that the cost of living has simply just outpaced reality? Because everything is this expensive, you have to know exactly where all of your money is going anymore. Like, a budget is just simply a necessity. You have to have one. Started using a budgeting app like mine to figure out where all of my money is going, but it does not make up for the fact that America is too expensive to live in anymore. If you're struggling, you are not alone.
$6.15 fucking cents for a half a pound of Greek hot sweet peppers. What the hell? Is this what you voted for? The highest fucking food cost I've ever seen in my entire life? $9 for some damn pizza sauce. $10 fucking for a small bag of Starbucks coffee. Oh my god. Got a dang sweet treat for the dog. $20. Sweet treat for the dog. Sorry. $20. I guess you're gonna have to just find me fucking stinking, because look at that. Clearance, $8.39. I'm telling you right now, we're going to be paying $100,000 for a loaf of bread before this administration is over. The same administration that told us that on day one energy prices would come down, that the war in the Ukraine would be over, that the price of gas and food and it's all going to be a miracle. And if you go on their Instagram page right now, they're telling you it is a miracle. Only we can see. Our wallets know.
I'm walking around Costco here and I'm noticing these prices. For example, these Madras lentils, $15.99. I bought those a year ago for $6.99. Let's look at what else we got going on here. Dang, this is the flour we were buying for $5.99 last year. We literally bought this chicken broth, $5.69, 2 months ago. And I keep getting told that we got, 6-7% inflation. You gotta be kidding me.
$8 for a lemon. It's too much. It's too much.
This is fucking insane. $7 for 10 slices of cheese? I need to get the fuck out of the US.
Everyone's been talking about their sphere ice and how outrageously priced it is.
This economy is so bad. $33 for toilet paper? We can't even afford to shit.
Oh my god, everything's so expensive now. $10.89 for nothing.
$13.99 for a goddamn watermelon.
We're at the grocery store and the eggs are $17.49.
I'm about to show you $10 worth of groceries in America. Bread and eggs. $10 for bread and eggs. job.
The grilled beef, why is it $30? Who can afford that?
Let me go sell the car.
$40.60 for a fruit tray. Yeah, that's staying on the shelf.
Look at this, $6 for a box of cereal. Who can afford this shit? This is fucking crazy. Then you eat this shit and your mouth gets stuck together with this bullshit. So you're gonna have to eat this to taste. This is crazy. What the fuck is the world coming to?
The price for 1 pound of ground beef is now more than the federal minimum wage, guys. How crazy is this? And like, how far are they going to let these grocery prices get before they realize that regular people can just not afford this crap? Like, right now, let's do a comparison. Let's use like a couple big chains at where I live. I'm on the West Coast. So we've got like Albertsons, we've got Vons, we've got Stater Brothers, which I think is kind of like a West Coast thing. All of those are about twice the price of an Aldi, a Walmart, a Winco, a Safeco, or a Heb, or like a Food for Less if you have that. So I will tell you that of all the places that I'm shopping right now, Aldi happens to be my favorite. And no, they don't have everything. And Aldi is like the great value brand at Walmart. That's all they have in the whole store is the Aldi brand. So there's not as much selection, but I like a lot of the stuff that they have there. So I did a price comparison out here. Stater Brothers, which is down the street from me, has amazing butcher department. The meat department is great. So I went and bought my weekly groceries there, $240. Next week, compared it, same level of groceries, $117 at Aldi. So it's completely insane. I think these big chains like Albertsons, Vons, Staters are going to have major financial problems in the future because you can't keep charging people double for what they can literally get across the street and have people keep paying it. Yes, in wealthy neighborhoods, people are going to pay that. Yeah, you're still going to have them do fine in those areas, but for the majority of Americans...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is $90 worth of, I wouldn't even call this groceries. This is one bag. What's in here? There's a little thing of rice in here. Some mushrooms, some graham crackers, Nutella, 2 cleaning products, strawberries, some cauliflower rice, and some bread. $90. There is also a ground beef in here, but yeah, $90. And this is the reason why sometimes I go out to eat, because I don't have to cook it. I don't have to pay for the gas and electricity and my time and all that. And
These grocery prices in rural Washington.
Oh my gosh, $21.99 a pound, $42.82 for those 2 ribeyes.
This much of fucking toilet paper? $32.99. Am I?
But I have a question. Since when is a Cheeto bag $7.29?
I've never
This is crazy.
American dollars. Dog.
$8 for a 12-pack of pop? I mean, that seems a little steep. Is it just me or?
Coffee is very expensive now, y'all. Look at it, $24.
What's going on?
I just want no cereal. Cereal meal.
Marmite is $10.
That's fucking horrible.
Somebody explain this.
$7.49 for some hazelnut Nutella spread.
Hey, whoever thought of this shit, I'll beat your ass. $1.99 for a Capri Sun pack, bro. I'll beat the fuck.
American grocery prices are outrageous, but you want to know the cherry on top? I just went grocery shopping. Open this bag of chips. I have not touched it. Why is it halfway full? That's how much they fill the bag. What's the point of even putting it in a big bag? I have no control over this.
It's not normal to go to a grocery store, pay for 3 bags, and it costs $185. But may I remind you that 10 companies control 90% of the food we eat, and 4 companies control 55% of the grocery stores in the entire country. So when there's more of a demand for food, like the storm happening in my neck of the woods, they're able to price gouge, they are able to make things more expensive, and the government won't do anything about that because these corporations are donating to their re-election campaign. We need to break up these monopolies, and we need leaders who will stand up to corporate power. That is why I founded the Progressive Party, a brand new political party that seeks to do just that. And we are looking for people to run in the 2026 midterms right now. You can sign up at the link in our bio. You can also sign up to become a member or a volunteer. Thank you guys so much for your support.
Just once, I'd like to get back in my car after being in Coles or Woolworths and not feel like I've been taken for a complete ride. I spent $23 to get 5 items. 2 boxes of biscuits, some Woolworths brand cocoa powder. I thought I was in Coles for a second there. 375 grams. It's not even half a kilo. And that was $8.30 or $8.50. Some breadcrumbs and cheese and bacon rolls. Would you consider $6 for a packet of cheese and bacon rolls to be the sale price? They were on sale for $6, marked down for $6.50.
Y'all, $100 for what's in your cart. Lenny and Larry's, broken sandwiches, 2 things of relish, 2 things of imperfect water, and pouches because my daughter likes these. Okay, $100 for this. And we don't think we have a crisis in America. $100.
My God, I know gas and everything went up and food and everything, but my God, Publix, 4 limes for $3? Like, 4 of these for $3? I don't want it.
$10 freaking on a bag of grapes. $10. I know you're thinking, like, just don't buy the grapes, which I could not buy the grapes, but it's like the one fruit my kids will eat. $10 on freaking grapes.
Y'all, look at these prices to these teas. Almost $6 for barely any herbs that are in these tea bags. Like, these are like 4 something. They went up a whole $1. Like, be so for real. Yogi is still under $5, but still, this is ridiculous for some tea.
I'm not even buying fancy food anymore. Like, I'm buying normal people food. Eggs, chicken, fruit. Oh my gosh. And somehow it still feels like I'm being financially irresponsible.
Groceries are absolutely killing me in our household budget. I just went to pick up a few things. This chicken, it's not even that much chicken. Avocado was $2.97. Now this is a really big ass avocado. I'll give it that, but like 1 avocado. Some peppers, tomatoes. Now these are really cute. Look how cute they are. Do you see how cute? $6.99. Some turkey, because that's like all my daughter will eat. $8.67. What the hell? I can't even.
I walked into the grocery store and somehow managed to walk out spending $87. For what? I bought eggs, meat, coffee creamer, and some fruit, like basic stuff. Yeah, Kroger. Basic normal food is like luxury right now. I don't understand it. Worst part of it all is I feel like I leave, and I bought nothing. I swear every time I check out, I just stand in silence, like processing the damage.
I think a signal of the state of the economy is the level of guilt and shame and just financial incompetence you feel when all you really just did was spend money on food. Peace.
It's actually wild to me that billionaires can make more money in one day than most people in Michigan will see in their entire lifetime. and we're all just supposed to act normal about that. Most of my friends here are living paycheck to paycheck, putting groceries on credit cards, delaying medical care, not getting medical care at all, and hoping and praying their car doesn't make a weird noise. Because in Michigan, you need that car to get to work. And then you also need gas, insurance, repairs. All that eats up half the paycheck you were driving there to earn. I don't know how anyone looks at this and says the system is working. It's working beautifully for the billionaires, just not for us.
So let's talk about food inflation. Now, when the war started, I told you guys it would probably take 3 or 4 months. We would start seeing food inflation rise in the United States, and it's going to get pretty significantly worse as this goes on. But we started seeing it in April, the first signs of it, as food inflation in April was 3.2% year over year. But then this report came out. U.S. producer prices post biggest gain in 4 years in April, 6%. Important to note that this current food inflation we're experiencing is mostly fuel, diesel price driven. Where it's really going to take off is when fuel prices are high and we start seeing the impacts of fertilizer shortages and expensive fertilizer. Because that's when food gets expensive regardless of fuel prices. When those two things combine, you start seeing food inflation like we saw in 2022, which reached 11%. Could we see that again? I mean, it's absolutely possible. I don't know that we will. The longer this goes on, the more likely it will happen. Thanks.
Does anybody else just get pissed off?